Long ago, Batman was describing to Alfred how his enemies were constantly attempting to infiltrate his mind, using mind games and connections in an effort to control him through his inner thoughts. Alfred asked, "Do you believe this will put an end to it?" Batman replied, "I understand my fears. I need to learn how to prevent others from exploiting them." Although Alfred was concerned for Bruce, he disregarded his worries and commanded, "Retrieve me after 24 hours, Alfred." Then, Batman plunged into the water to isolate himself from his surroundings and confront his fears without any interruptions. He could envision himself as a young child, walking alongside his parents. He could hear the sound of gunshots and experience the overwhelming sadness of witnessing his parents' tragic deaths. Every detail was vividly clear to him: his mother, his father, and the man holding the gun. Suddenly, he was abruptly pulled out of the water, and in a fit of anger, he shouted at Alfred, "I said 24 hours, Alfred!" However, Alfred calmly explained that the allotted time had already passed. Batman then lay down on the floor, expressing to Alfred that the pain of losing his parents would never fully fade, but his purpose in Gotham was his driving force. And now, in the present time, Bruce finds himself standing in the crime alley where his parents were tragically murdered before his eyes. He is dressed in the same suit he wore on that fateful night. Suddenly, a voice from behind calls out to him with a loving tone, saying, "Son, is that you?" Bruce is filled with astonishment and wonders. "Father." The voice urges him to join them, claiming that they miss him. However, Bruce responds with anger, shouting, "No, you are not my father. I am not a young boy in the alley. None of this is real. I remember now." He realizes it is a nightmare, but why can't he wake up? Then, he hears a sound coming from behind him. It was his mother's pearls, but they appeared enormous. Despite being in the body of his younger self, Batman's instincts kicked in, and he swiftly evaded the colossal pearls that seemed to chase him. He found himself entering an unfamiliar door, and to his dismay, it led to a theater, the very same one he had been in with his parents before their tragic accident. The camera was rolling, and Bruce exclaimed, "Go on, roll the film. There's nothing you can show me that I don't already know." To his astonishment, the footage depicted Batman in the present, engaged in a fierce battle against an unidentified figure who had the ability to turn people into zombies. These transformed individuals relentlessly attacked Batman, but he declared in an unusual voice, "I cannot harm them. They still have humanity inside." Batman made a daring escape by leaping out of a window, leaving young Bruce puzzled as to how his body was moving while he remained trapped in this nightmarish realm. Then, he saw him, the deceased man, Boston, controlling his body. Bruce realized that he couldn't wake up because Boston was in control. He shouted, "Get out of my body, Boston!" Suddenly, a brilliant idea struck him. If the screen was a reflection of his real life, perhaps he could use it as a gateway to return to the real world. He reached out to touch the screen, and it absorbed him. He woke up in his parents' house, still in his child body, fully aware that he was still trapped in a dream. Bruce declared calmly, while standing in front of his parents' graves, "You can stop using my parents' death against me." To his surprise, he discovered that everyone's graves surrounded him. Dick, Jim Gordon, Talia, Damian, Selina, and countless others. Bruce shouted, "What do you want? None of this will frighten me. Show yourself and get to the point." Suddenly, a chilling voice from behind claimed that it was Bruce himself who was in control of this nightmarish tour. When Bruce turned around, he saw the figure he had encountered on the theater screen, now dressed as Robin. The figure expressed, "I am a big fan. We don't just have a superhero on our side. We have Batman himself. I am ready to be your sidekick. All you have to do is help me find the Nightmare Stone." The figure explained that Dr. Destiny had hidden the stone within one of Bruce's allies, stating in a menacing voice, "If you tell me where it is, the nightmare will end for all of us." Bruce responded in a defiant tone, "You are the creature that has taken over John Dee's body. Who are you?" The creature replied in an evil sound, "You can call me INSOMNIA. and raised its hands, awakening all the dead. It asked, "Are you in, baby Bruce?" Meanwhile, Bruce began fighting off the zombies. His mother Martha, Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin. When he finished with them, his hands covered in blood, Bruce challenged Insomnia, saying, "Is this all you've got, Insomnia?" Suddenly, he felt something behind him. As he turned around, he saw Selina Kyle, the Catwoman, the woman he loves. She spoke in a tender voice, saying, "Bat, say yes to Insomnia, and then we can try this again." Insomnia approached Bruce, claiming that Bruce would never let the cat go again, and that his true fear was happiness. Bruce forcefully pushed Insomnia's hand away, stating that he was not afraid of happiness or of insomnia. However, something felt off. Bruce found himself struggling to breathe for some unknown reason, while Insomnia taunted him, saying, "Oh, the cat got your tongue? Or is something else trying to break free?" Bruce struggled to breathe as something terrifying and enormous emerged from his mouth, a menacing bat with a gun attached to its head. Shocked, Bruce tried to evade the bat's gunfire while asking, "What is that?" Insomnia explained that it was the dark creature within Bruce, now possessing a mind of its own. A bullet struck Bruce, and Insomnia laughed maliciously, saying, "How does it feel to have your own darkness turn against you?" Bruce's body began to change and grow, transforming into Batman. Enduring the painful transformation, Bruce realized something and expressed, "I should thank you, Insomnia. I can actually feel now, and I know what to do." Batman hurled bat rings towards the giant bat, angrily declaring, "I'm coming for you, Insomnia." One of the bat rings struck the giant bat, causing it to fly away. Insomnia warned Batman that he was making a mistake, only bringing forth more fears and directing his own nightmare. Suddenly, Batman found himself on a staircase leading to a cave. Driven by determination, he entered the cave while Insomnia cautioned, "If you delve deeper into your nightmare, who knows what you might find or what else you may create." Inside the cave, Batman saw the thief who had killed his parents, holding a gun and aiming it at his parents. The thief uttered in fear, No, I'm not in control." And suddenly, the gun fired. In Batman's nightmare, after entering the cave and witnessing the thief shoot his parents, young Bruce sat on the ground, crying and asking the thief, "Why did you do this?" The thief replied, "I can never answer that question. I am sorry." Young Bruce, filled with anger, shouted in an evil tone, "Lies!" He attacked the thief, tearing off his face, revealing that the thief was Batman himself. Young Bruce accused him, saying, "It's because of you. You always wanted to be Batman." Batman kicked young Bruce away, claiming that young Bruce was Insomnia. Insomnia stated, "You know how I know your secrets? Because you and I are the same." Multiple copies of young Bruce emerged from the shadows, surrounding Batman and attacking him. They claimed that a part of him was forever trapped in this alley. They hit, bit, and kicked Batman, who realized that he didn't need to fight back. He simply needed to let go. A surge of energy expelled all the young Bruce copies, as Batman harnessed Superman's powers, realizing that in this dream, he could possess any power he wished. He decided to ignore the nightmare illusions created by Insomnia and delve deeper into his mind. He reached a door with strong chains, landed with confidence, and smiled. But Batman heard a familiar evil voice from behind, saying, "Are you really just smiling to yourself?" When Batman turned, he saw Insomnia with the giant bat by his side. Insomnia claimed that dreams were amusing, as he had combined two parts of Bruce into one creature, the perfect version of Batman. He gazed at the door with anticipation, asking if it housed his nightmare stone. Batman denied having the stone. Infuriated, Insomnia stated that he couldn't trust Batman and threatened him, saying, "Either you open the door and give me what's inside, or be trapped in an endless loop of nightmares forever." Batman revealed that he had been obsessed with control his entire life, and that this dream provided him with everything he needed to defeat Insomnia. He warned one last time, Get out of my nightmares, or I will show you something truly terrifying. A tremendous power similar to Insomnia's emanated from Batman, enhancing his muscles, power, and intelligence. Insomnia commanded the Bat creature to attack Batman, but Batman raised his hand, reminiscent of Neo in the Matrix movies, and declared, "No." The bullets ceased. Insomnia sensed something amiss and realized that something was wrong in the realm of nightmares. Meanwhile, Batman relentlessly fought the giant bat creature, unaffected by the bullets. Insomnia, in an evil tone, said, "You should have accepted my offer, but now it's too late." Batman retorted, "But I'm not easily scared," as he removed the gun from the giant bat's head. Suddenly, Insomnia vanished. Batman approached the door, stating that he had built this door, not Dr. Destiny. Speaking in a calm voice, he said, "This is not part of the nightmare. This is me." He ascended the stairs and saw young Bruce sitting on the ground, frightened and crying, while his parents lay lifeless nearby. While approaching young Bruce, Batman pondered on the boy who had been alone in the alley that night. He made a promise to himself, to ensure that what happened to him would not happen to anyone else. He wondered if this boy would be proud of him or disappointed in what he had become. The boy expressed, "They're dead. My family is gone. I am alone." Batman replied, "In this moment, you may feel like you're on a solitary mission, but you are never alone. Throughout our journey, you will meet friends unlike anything you've ever expected. Some can stop bullets with their bare hands. Some shoot lasers from their eyes. And there will be children who will make you a better man." The boy marveled at the beauty of it all, comparing it to a dream. Batman responded, "It is more than that. It is a family. They will be your family." He embraced young Bruce, who said, "I am proud of you." This brought immense happiness to Batman, knowing that his younger self was proud of his accomplishments. Young Bruce inquired about why he dressed like a bat, and Batman replied, "Because they are scared." However, Bruce countered, saying, "No, they are cool." Batman repeated the phrase, acknowledging, "They are cool." Suddenly, Batman was lifted into the sky, as if gravity was pulling him upward like the sun. He saw Boston and attempted to attack, but the door he had opened closed automatically. Now in Arkham Tower, Batman felt exhausted. He witnessed Gotham in flames and questioned whether he was still trapped in the nightmare. A familiar voice emerged from behind, stating, "No, Father, this is the real world." It was Robin.